Hi, I'm Jamie, and these are my go-to low-impact strength moves. So when I just want to feel stronger, this is what I do. Come to a standing position, back of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, hinge forward, reach towards the toes. Walk your hands out 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either hold here or bend the elbows, lower down to your best push-up. Press yourself up, walk it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come all the way up to stand. Take that stretch. Yes, and back down. So we're walking it out. You can always drop down to your knees before the push-up. Make sure you lower down those elbows. Woo! Walking it back to those 4 steps. Your word of the day today is strong. You are stronger than you may realize. And today we're just going to see how strong you are. Good. We're keeping each move for 60 seconds. So each move, you're going to be feeling it. And by the end of those 60 seconds, guess what? You don't have to see that move ever again today, unless you want to. So that's the deal. Let's have fun with it. If you want to make this more challenging, add a push-up every time you go down. And challenge yourself to get as low as you can. Think of moving your body as one solid unit. We're thinking about strength right now, staying focused, our stability, our breath, connecting your mind to the movement. Inhale, remember, exhale, come forward. Inhale before you get down for that push-up. Exhale, get yourself up. Walk it back, taking your time. Let's go one more. You got one more in there. And you get that beautiful stretch in between, so there you go. Now, holding it here, all I want you to do is make sure your toes are tucked, spread the palms, lift up for down dog. So as you hold here, let's bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and think of lifting your hips just a little bit higher. Beautiful, and then switch. So there's your stretch, all right? Now, we're gonna focus on holding our strength here, and we're gonna tap opposite hand towards opposite shin or opposite ankle. Yep, just like that. And we're gonna switch. And we're gonna switch one more time, and then we're gonna reach ourselves forward for high plank. That's the move. So we've got 4 taps. Let's get those down dog tap outs. And tap. 2 more. Reach. And reach. Feeling your upper body, feeling your core. Coming forward for that high plank. Now guess what? We can add on to this and do some shoulder taps. 1. Remember, there's no high impact here. 2. We're focusing solely on strength. 3. Nice and slow, keeping those hips as level as you can. 1 more. Press it back. Exhale for your down dog. Use your breath. Reach. Nice. Reach. And maybe today you tap the shin, or the thigh. Whatever this is, the thigh. Be where you are today. Be the strongest that you can be. Good, holding here. Another option, sometimes you want to open your base a little bit wider so you can keep your hips level. Begin to notice if your hips start to swivel around. Do your best to keep them level and stay focused. Remember, we're focusing on strength today. Now, great job. We are going to step left foot forward. Right foot stays back and down. Coming into a nice lunge. High lunge. Upper body. You want your upper body nice and strong and tall. Good. Goalpost arms. Figure out your feet. You might need to move your stance a little bit closer. You might need to open it up a little bit more. Arms are up. We're gonna slowly lower down, bending the back knee, driving through both heels. Activate your glutes, and then reach up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Focus here on the strength in your legs, on your core stability, and on keeping your upper body nice and tall. Good, so I'm gonna demo something for you. Our body is an adaptive machine that will try to make things as simple and easy as possible, right? So here's the deal. When you come down, I wanna make sure that your glutes engaged. How do I wanna make sure? I'm showing you right now. If I'm driving into my heel, you can actually see the glute activation. If I'm not, all of a sudden it's just hanging there. We don't want our glutes to just be hanging there, right? Good, almost here. Whew. Before we hit that second side, we're gonna go into some squats. Breathe. And now we're using the arms so we get a little bit of upper body as well. I always like a little bit of stretch, a little bit of strength to to get that beautiful combo. Last one. This time we're gonna hold it down. Good. As you hold it down right here, imagine gently pulling your elbows back as if they're gonna go behind your back together, so you can feel the activation in your upper back muscles. Yes. Breathe for 3, 2, and beautiful. Shift forward. We'll go into some plie squats. So legs nice and wide, toes turned out as much as you feel good. And now the goal here is when you come down, I'm just gonna show you this first, you wanna look down and you want your knees to be in line with your first and second toes. If your knees start doing this, or any variation of that, maybe you go into a wider stance, maybe you don't go down as low today. Strong, strength. Press your palms at your heart center, activating outsides of your shoulders. Good, breathe, and let's slowly lower down, coming to as parallel as possible, and then slowly rise. Focusing on your strength here, inner thigh muscles, feeling your glutes. I'm feeling my upper body, and I'm feeling my core as well. Nice. And just taking it nice and slow. Inhale down, exhale up. Beautiful. Still driving into your heels, and just begin to notice too, if you have to adjust at any point, make that adjustment. When it comes to strength, another tip I'm going to give you is slow it down. Slow it down so you can feel. Right now, I want you to feel your inner thigh muscles. I want you to feel all sides of your feet grounding. And I want you to notice what your upper body's doing. Oftentimes, we do this. So I want you to really focus every time you come down. Can you keep your upper body nice and strong, nice and tall? Can you continually press your palms together? Yes. Now here's the fun part. You ready for it? We're gonna go down. Come down, come down. Find your lowest point, wherever that may be today. Meet yourself there. Amazing job. And then we're gonna hold it. And I want you here and now to think about one strength that you have. Could be a physical, could be a mental, one strength that you have. And I want you to think about that strength, and I want you to honor that strength. We're gonna pulse it out for 10 little pulses. Think of the lift, lift, yes. Notice what your body's feeling right now. Notice the strength. You might be shaken. I'm shaking. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Stand it up. Amazing. So we're going to hit the second side of our lunge, just like we did before, except for this time, switch legs. Come into that wide stance. Oftentimes, you may come here thinking, okay, I've got this. I want you to open up and get as wide as you can feel comfortable. A little bit of discomfort, okay. Pain? No. Arms are going to be up. Remember, drive into both heels as you bend that back knee, coming low and nice and slow. Instead of jumping around today and really driving up the heart rate for cardio, we're focusing on strength here, and we're focusing on utilizing our own body as resistance against gravity. Nicely done. We're gonna keep going here. Remember, 1 minute per move, but this is a great go-to. These are all workouts that I personally do myself, and oftentimes I have to squeeze something in. So I like to do these 10-minute or sometimes even 5-minute segments where if I have more time during nap time or whatever it may be, cool, I can bang out 3 of them. But if not, then I feel accomplished, like I at least got 1 done. Now we'll hold it down. Good, as you hold it down, I want you to remember, engage the back glute. Notice what your hips are doing. See if you can slowly and gently, slightly pull the front hip back so that your back hip is slightly shifting forward. Just a little bit, imagine that little bit of a rotation there so you can activate your glutes even more for 3, 2, and nicely done, nicely done. So we're not done with the lower body yet. We're gonna come into good mornings. Feet, a little bit wider than hip distance, Toes are gonna face forward. Hands come directly behind your head. Engage your glutes and engage your core. So I want you to imagine right now the strength throughout your body. Elbows wide. Slowly hinge forward, flat back, coming down. Once you get that flat back position, engage the glutes, bring your mind to the muscle, and then slowly lift it up. That's it. I'll turn to the side so that you can see from a different angle as well. Making sure you got that flat back. So from here, good, standing up nice and tall. It's a hinge from the hips, keeping the elbows wide. So often we have tightness in our chest. We do a lot of sitting, working from home, on the computers, holding our kids, all the things. And so now we want to open that up. Nice. Now with this one, you can always have a little micro bend in the knees if that feels better. I like to give you options so you have variables that you're working with. Any given day you might feel different, but the goal is to do something every day, something that you know will be good for your body, good for your mind, good for your soul, good for all of it. Let's keep going. 2 more, just like this. Good, last one. Slowly come down and lift it up. Beautiful job. We're gonna finish on the floor. So make your way to a seated position. Now this is one of my favorites. I want you to visualize and imagine, okay, in your strength here, you're gonna go on a boat ride wherever you wanna go. So we're gonna mentally take ourselves there. And as we do, I want you to lift the chest, draw the shoulders back, reach the arms out, slowly lean back just a little bit, feel the abs. If you notice your back, your low back is going, oh, this doesn't feel good, put your hands down, because guess what? We're gonna lift the legs. One leg comes up, second leg comes up. Now either hold right here just like this, or you can fully extend the legs. Good, and as you do this, you may notice, like me, my legs are shaking. This is not the first rodeo today or all week, but just hold and breathe. And you can always put the heels down. You could do one leg at a time. Whatever you do, I want you to feel your core stability. And now we're gonna imagine being a turtle. Slowly lower back. Good, reach the arms out and slowly lift up. It's like a turtle just floating on their back in the Mediterranean. That's where I'm at right now. Maybe cruising through Tahiti, going to Hawaii. Oof. Nice. Almost there. Inhale down. Exhale up. One more. Inhale down. Yes. Exhale up. Use that breath. Whew. Now just give yourself a little bit of a stretch, keeping your knees bent, and just lean forward, hinge forward. Nicely done. Slowly making your way all the way down to the floor. I'm gonna give you a couple of my favorite stretches. So strength class, always like to add a little bit of stretch no matter what. If you have time, go for it. So we're gonna hug one knee in, straighten out the opposite leg, fully extend that leg up and make some big circles with the ankles, bringing some mobility right here. See if you can exaggerate those circles a little bit. Paint the sky here. Beautiful. And then gently bring that knee closer to the chest, rock it over the side of your body, fully open up, spinal twist. Oh my goodness, this is the best way to end a workout. Yes. Feeling that strength, feeling that peace now. And slowly come up, switching legs. Bending the knee in. Fully extend that leg and let's make a couple circles of your ankle. And we'll go in both directions. Do your best to exaggerate. Nice. Bend the knee in. Take it over the opposite. Reach out to a T. Look over that shoulder. And just take a couple deep breaths here. Really feeling the length all the way from your tailbone up your back. Being gentle with yourself. Gentle and strong. Great combo. Slowly coming back to center. Bring your hands onto your knees or behind your knees. Roll yourself up to a seated position. And we'll just close out with a big deep breath, sealing this practice and feeling stronger than before. Big breath in. I am strong. Exhale, hands back down. Amazing work today. I look forward to seeing you at the next workout, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.